happy Valentine's Day to everyone. As we get ready for another PSAC West matchup between the California Vulcans and the Mountain Cats of Pitt-Johnstown. Hello, everyone. I'm John Sakaguchi. Joining me is Trey Staunch. Continuing on from the first broadcast of the women's game. Hey, Trey, hey, good to do another game with you, man.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while. It's been since football season, the first game of the year that we did a game together. Yeah,
as we get ready, the starting lineup, same as always for Cal U. Phil Alston, Zion Collins, Brett Pegram, Keith Palak, and Preston Boswell. The usual suspects for the Vulcans. And so overall on the UPJ side, Trey, give us a rundown of the lineup.
And we're going to have Fred Malba, number 0, coming out of the guard position. Number 10, Drew Magestro. We're going to have 24, John Paul Kromka. Number 31, Jared Jakubik. And number 33, Ryan Smith will be the starters for the Mountain Cats.
Definitely going to be an interesting lineup for sure. We saw these guys a week ago where UPJA stole a win back in the Convocation Center, 71-70. So we're looking, Cal U's looking for some redemption here.
Yeah, and these are probably one of the most high-powered teams in the PSAC. You know, going with IUP and Mercyhurst as well. Definitely can't forget about them. But a highly anticipated matchup. The Vulcans kind of let one slip away from them, like you said, a week ago at the Convocation Center. So like you said, I know Coach Danny Sancombe and the Vulcans definitely looking for some redemption here on Monday night.
Yeah, and Cal U, a little pep in their step up after a big win on Saturday against Edinburgh. Unfortunately, we could not bring that one to you folks due to a power outage on campus. But Cal U did end up picking up the win 88-62 over the Fighting Scots of Edinburgh. Cal U's taking the floor. We're just waiting on the Mountain Cats now to get it started. They come out from their huddle. And I'll say this, a lot of fans packed in here to the Sports Center.
Yeah, this is definitely a very highly anticipated matchup. I have a lot of stats here with Kromka and Pegram, Malba, and Kromka. I mean, we could go on forever and ever. I mean, you're talking about guys leading the PSAC, top 5 in the country in multiple categories. So the two fellas up in the jump circle right now are two definitely to watch tonight.
And here we go. Tip off goes in favor of the Vulcans. Pegram brings it past half court. Let's set up the zone motion offense over to Boswell. Boswell gets the screen down low to Alston. Alston, little stutter step, shot short, or it blocked away. And here come the Mountain Cats in a hurry. Up top of the arc, shot for 3. Good from Jakubik.
Yeah, nice job by the Mountain Cats right there. Kind of forced Alston into a fadeaway jumper, was able to come up with the rebound. Jakubik just stepped right into one in transition.
Definitely home court advantage here, as you can hear the crowd early on as Collins fakes the shot from the free throw line. Over to Boswell. Pass it to Pegram. Pegram layup. Count it.
Pegram, nice job being able to slither his way through. And a big thing, watch for Pegram tonight. He's actually 2 points away from moving 10th all time in Cal U scoring history. So his next basket is definitely going to move him into the 10th spot.
19 minutes to go here in the first half. 3-2, the Mountain Cats lead it. Jakubik, pass it now over to Smith. Smith plays a little game of pitch and catch. Layup shot, no good, blocked away. And out of play on the Mountain Cats. Possession in favor of the Vulcans.
Definitely a matchup to watch tonight as Alston and John Paul Kromka, two of the best big men in the PSAC and in the country, as they are leading the PSAC and ranked top 10 in probably almost every category you could think of.
Collins now over the Boswell. Little zone motion offense. And faked the shot. Boswell for 3. He drains that one. And from the coach's block.
Nice job by Boswell being able to step up and hit a nice big 3.
And Kromka with the easy finger roll, 5-5 your score.
Yeah, the biggest thing for the Vulcans, got to be able to get back in defense. As you can see, the Mountain Cats definitely want to push it.
Pegram fakes a shot over to Collins. Collins going to change plays. Cross court pass to Boswell. Fakes the shot. Gets the But he's going to say he stepped out of bounds. Boswell pleading his case, but the referee not going to hear any of it.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Smith got away with a bump right there as Boswell was trying to go baseline. Did look like he got bumped a little bit, but hey, you're on the road like that, you ain't going to get calls in this type of atmosphere.
18 minutes to go here in the first half. 5-5 your score. Or Modesto passes the ball all over to Ujakovic. Now all down low to Smith. Smith takes a pull-up jumper off the iron short. Psac passes it up to Collins. He'll bring it past half court. Down low to Pegram. Off the glass and he's in the top 10 of scoring. As he takes the lead for the Vulcans, 7-5.
Nice job. Congratulations to Brent Pegram, moving in the 10th all-time in Cal U scoring history.
Cal U playing a little defense now. 3-2 zone motion offense for the Mountain Cats. 3-ball up, no good. It's going to hit the back of the hoop, and out. Possession arrow will face Cal U now.
As you can see, the first kind of 3 minutes of this ball game, very highly anticipated, a lot of emotion going on. And you can see both these teams really want to play fast.
Pegram now out to Psac. Psac down over to Boswell. Boswell fakes the shot over to Psac now. Down low over to Collins. Collins changes it up, looking for her Psac on the air. Almost had it stolen away by Psac. But Collins almost with it. 3-ball up, off the iron, no good. Rebound on by Phil Alston. Alston now passes off to Pegram for 3. Nothing but net. It's a wish shot for Brent Pegram.
Nice job by Pegram just to step right into that, averaging 17 points a game. Second leading scorer on this team. You can't give him that much space.
Up top now. Aljakovic looking for help. Passes it off to Smith. Smith drives the lane. Lane behind Boswell. And gets that one to go. 10-9 your score.
Nice job by Smith. Was able to get a little step on Boswell. If you remember, Smith was a dangerous one that really hurt the Vulcans in that first meeting last week.
Definitely a different game from what we saw last one. Stolen away now. As Modesto gets that one blocked away by Phil Alston.
As you can see, Phil Alston leads the conference in blocks with John Paul Kromka, and a block turns into a Zion Collins 3.
Collins shot that one in the corner. If we're in the Convo Center, I said he shot it from the river lot.
As you can see, the athleticism is the big fella down low. Could turn his defense into offense very quickly.
Ball knocked away by Alston. And as we're going to get a timeout go to our first media timeout of the half. Let's take a look at some highlights here, Trey. So far, starting off with the Brent Pegram hitting on the board with the layup. Easy finger roll. Then we go to Boswell for 3. The Wizard of Boz is coming in clutch for the Vulcans once again. And right here, the give and go from Collins to Pegram to get him into that 10th spot for all-time scoring. And why not? It's been the Pegram show so far, or as he shoots that one from downtown Johnstown for 3. And then we go to this one, and from Zion Collins, the give and go 3-ball all in the corner. Take a look at our team leaders as Phil Alston leads the team in scoring as well as rebounds, and then assists goes to Pegram, as well as steals, and minutes per game goes to Boswell, who's averaging 36.8 minutes a game.
Very, very high intense matchup. As you can see, we go to the first media timeout. Definitely some up and down. And like we talked about, Pegram moved in 10th all time, and Cal U scoring. He also ranks 10th in the Psac at 17 points per game, and he's making himself known here early.
UPJ will get the ball to inbound. Pass it off to Kromka. Has it knocked away. He almost stolen by the Vulcans. Now, as Modesto who gets some help. Bucket good for.
Nice job by Magestro. Was able to corral that and be able to get, have some balance. He is one of the better shooters here in the Psac.
Kicks it out to Phil Alston on the wing. And for 3, Alston, and he can shoot it from anywhere. Extends the lead to 8 now for the Vulcans.
Yeah, hey, even at 6'6", Phil Alston's really extended his range and extended his game in the last year or two.
Shot up. Blocked by Collins. I think that's a hand on it, and now it's in the hands of the Vulcans as Pegram brings it up on the wing. Gonna drive the lane, turn around over the pallet. Like he pulls up jumper, no good, off the side of the iron. And rebound now all by the Mountain Cats. There goes Wallow. Who up across the timeline and passes it off to Smith. Smith now looking for help. Passes it over to Magesto. Magesto, back to McGaw. Kicks it up top to Smith again. And rebound by the Vulcans. Nice save by Psac. Here comes Zion Collins up past half court. Drives the lane over to Phil Alston and off the rim, no good.
You gotta love the effort by the big fella running the floor. Just kind of missed it, just a missed opportunity, but great way to get back on defense.
Kicks it up top to Mabala. For 3 off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound on by Kromka. Mabala. Takes it, skips the pass over now. On to Kromka, who takes it. Rebound by the Vulcans. Zion Collins brings it up. Drives the lane, has double team. Phil Alston will shoot it. No air ball that one.
Just a little bit off by the big fella. I understand. Hey, he's got a lot of confidence. Coach Sancombe has a lot of confidence into him. Not many big men in this league allowed to shoot threes. You can see he hit one earlier, just 2 possessions ago for him. So you know what? Hey, shooters shoot, even if you are a big fella.
16-9 your score, 13.5 to go in the first half. UPJ has the ball. Abalo. Try to get a little fancy, almost lost it. It off the foot of Zion Collins, and they're going to call kickball violation.
The defense right now for Cal U is really kind of bringing the energy for them. It's kind of defense is turning into offense for them as they are kind of getting their hands in the passing lane and kind of tipping the passes right now of the Mountain Cats.
13.5 to go here. Here as step back jumper for 3. A Jakovic for 3.
Yeah, Jakovic, that's his second 3 of the game.
Here comes Mabalo, down the court, trying to go up against Collins and Euro step. Blocked by Phil Alston. Lead pass now to Boswell. Drives the lane and kicks it back to Pegram for the up and in. And on the finger roll.
Nice job by Boswell just to be able to penetrate, get to the baseline. Nice job by Pegram to run the floor for an easy 2.
Fake the 3 ball, all by UPJ. Pull up jumper, count it.
Jakubic right now, he's kind of having his way right now with the Vulcans. A little pump fake, 1 dribble pull. He's hitting on all cylinders right now.
Definitely a different game than we saw last week. Psac for 3. Wish nothing but net. 3 points for Keith Psac, 21-14 your score.
Keith Psac, definitely a big time recruit for Coach Sancombe, and the freshman has come through. He's averaging almost 10 points and 8 boards a game for the Vulcans.
Pass down deep net on to Jakovic. The Kromka looking for some help. Abalo in the corner for 3, off the iron, no good. Rebound by Phil Alston. Lead pass to Zion Collins, 2-on-2 coming back for the Vulcans. Collins shot blocked away, but he's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
I love the transition. I love the transition offense right there. Getting the rebound, pushing up the pace. That's how you're going to beat the Mountain Cats. The Vulcans love to play fast, and they're doing it right now.
All right, we're going to take a break here. There's a stoppage in the action, and here on CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC Network, and 91.9 FM, the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
Back by popular demand and better than ever is late night dining in the Natali Student Center. Join us starting Monday, October 18th at the hot spot for evening dining, Natali Evening Eats, located on the 2nd floor of Natali next to Umami. Open Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., and on weekends, 7:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., Natali Evening Eats is a one-stop shop for your favorite menu items. Orders can be placed through our mobile app or at the designated Evening Eats kiosk. We can't wait to see you there.
Welcome back here on CUTV and 91.9 FM as the Vulcans lead it 21-14 with 9.5 left to go in the first. Take a look here now at the first half stat. It's leading the team in scoring and assist is Kromka followed by Mabalo. Oh, an assist. Steals goes to Mabalo as well as minutes per game. As Zion Collins gets ready now, all to shoot who to pair. First shot up and good. Good for Collins.
Yeah, Zion Collins definitely a lot of contributors to this team. He's a third leading scorer, over 15 points per game, averaging 6 rebounds, and also is averaging close to 4 assists a game. So he's kind of doing it on both ends of the floor and is really a key contributor here to this Vulcans team.
And he'll make both of those ones. 23-14 your score, 11.5 to go. Mabalo's shot good, makes it at 23-16 now.
Nice job by Malba. He's kind of the second leading scorer behind Kromka at over 16 points per game. He's almost averaging 8 assists a game, kind of first in the PSAC.
Little floater there by Phil Alston, and up and good at 25-16 with 11 to go.
Alston, we've seen him do it all year long, how athletic he is. He can take you off the dribble and take you down the post.
Little zone motion offense here by the Mountain Cat. That's as Smith drives that one. Couldn't get at the shooter's touch on that one. Here come on the Vulcans now. All quick pass from Alston, stolen away by Iambalbo. Well, he'll drive the lane, and 3 guys up and in. And
there's not much more you can do, as Malba just went coast to coast, and if you're the Vulcans, you gotta step up on defense.
Let's take a look at that one, as he's got 1, 2, 3 Vulcans there. Gets the bucket to go. Foul's gonna go. Oh, again, I think they called that one on Lucas. And he'll make that one and completes the 3-point play. 25-19 your score, 10:40 to go. Here comes Pegram up across the half-court line and passes off to Collins. Collins now all over to Phil Alston. Alston and kicks it back to Pegram. Looking for some help. Oh, down low to Alston. Shoots it from the free throw line. And nothing but net on that one. 27-19 your score.
I love the pick and roll. Your 2 top leaders, your big and your guard, being able to little pick and roll action. Alston showing the range of how a big fella is able to shoot.
And looking for some help, and they're going to call travel against the Vulcans. That's Joe Bat, who got called, taking 1 step too many. 10:09 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, it's a big, if they're going to win this basketball game, the Vulcans got to really turn it up on defense. Defense wins championships, and they're doing that right now.
Collins now, looking for some help. Pull back jumper, off the side of the iron, no good. Hood looking for a foul, not going to get it. Malbu brings it up. Bat takes the ball in the corner. Kicks it back to Malbu up top, and he's going to get caught on for 1 step too many.
And we saw there was a lot of chatter going on in the first meeting that we had. Malba getting away with a lot of travels, even on his home court, not going to get away with this one.
A lot of Cal fans that made the trip up here, and the women's team sticking around for this one as well. Oh, Lucas passes it over to Phil Alston. He'll shoot it from 3 off the side of the iron, no good.
After
Coach
that
Sancombe
shot,
not too happy about that.
Yeah,
one.
I was just about to say, Coach Sancombe is definitely not too excited about his big men taking threes when he can put them down low.
That one and out of bounds. Too strong of a pass there from Bat. And caught the baseline. Possession goes to the Vulcans now. 27-19 your score, or 9:15 to go here in the first. Pegram brings it past the timeline. He's going to set up the offense now. Looks like a little 4-round-1. Pegram drives the lane, and Eurostep kicks it out to Boswell for 3. Hey, the Wizard of Boz does it again.
Boswell, a senior leader on this team, senior to senior. This is kind of who Coach Sancombe wants to lead this team. As Boswell is hitting shots, it's going to make this team very difficult to guard.
Yep, they're making it loud here on the Vulcan side of things. 30-19 your score. They're going to get him on the foul. But a good defensive play here by the Vulcans so far.
As you can see, the bench is getting into it. The women's team behind them definitely getting into it. As you can see, the Vulcan defense really starting to pick up, and that's what's giving them this energy right now.
Malbus at the inbound on. He'll kick it up to Smith. Over the Bat. Kicks it back down on low. How does it stolen away? By the Vulcan. And Lucas picks it up. Up now over to Alston. Alston kicks it over to Boswell for another 3 ball. All in and out. They couldn't get the toilet bowl flush on that one.
Oh, I mean, if Boswell's going to be shooting like that, I'm perfectly okay with it all night.
Great steal by Lucas. He's going to drive the lane over to Collins, fakes the shot, drives the lane, and kicks it down low to Alston. Put up shot and count it.
Nice job by
32-19 your score.
Nice job by Collins to find Alston. Alston lost his footing, was able to maintain his balance and put it up as the Vulcans are rolling right now, leading 32-19.
And right now it sounds like the Convo Center. And there are so many Cal U folks up here. Here, quick pass down low to Jacobic. And he'll get that one.
Yeah, that's if Pitt-Johnstown wants to get back into it, they're going to have to start giving it to Kromka, their leading scorer. He's the motor for this team, and he's got to get going for them to get back into this.
Pegram takes it. Little 4-on-1 zone motion offense. Drives the lane, kicks it over to Alston. In for two off the side of the iron, no good. Batten with the rebound. He'll bring it up, pass it off now on to Malboot. Malboot brings it up, gets a screen in from Kromka. He'll shoot it from three, no good. Pegram brings it up now all across the line. He'll shoot for three. Drain it! And 3 points for Pegram.
Yeah, your senior leader stepping up in big-time games. As you can see, Pegram's really starting to feel it. And the defensive side of the ball, you can hear the women's team and the men's team starting to get loud.
35-21 was under 7 minutes to go. Oh, ball knocked away. UPJ retains possession. Pass it now to Kromka. Over to Malboot. Malboot pull up, kicks it back up top to Smith. Smith falls, and it's going to be a foul against the Vulcans. While we get a timeout on the floor or tray, we're going to take a look at some more highlights once again. Starting with Phil Alston for three on the far wing. And nothing but net, making it look easy. And then UPJ answers with a three of their own shortly after. And this crazy layup from Brent Pegram as he gets the give and go from Boswell. And then here we go with the pull-up jumper for UPJ. And then Psac gets the ball all from Collins for three. He drains it. And UPJ looking for a three of their own. So they get the floater there. Followed by another one, a hook shot from Phil Alston. And then we go to the Wizard of Boz once again, and for three. Gonna take a look here now at the PSAC West standings, and it should be noted, folks, that Cal U has now clinched a playoff spot. That's right, the Vulcans are in the postseason, and now where they're going to finish, we are unsure. I know we don't have the star next to the name right now, but it was just updated earlier today. The Vulcans have clinched, so we're going to see some playoff action. Now the question is, are they going to finish anywhere between second, third, fourth, or fifth? Is the question.
And especially with 5 games to go here, the rest of this week and 2 games next week, a lot can change in those 5 games, and we can move up in the standings and definitely potentially host.
And so we'll wait and find out what happens there with the Vulcans as we get back underway. Malboot pull-up jumper or a little contact there by Collins on the ball. But ball's back in the hands of the Vulcans. Pegram brings it up. He'll shoot for three. Deep off the side of the iron. Rebound by UPJ. Malboot who brings it up past the half court, drives the lane, and looks for help. Finds Smith on the far wing, and for three, back of the iron, no good. Rebound on by Zion Collins.
I love how the Vulcans are crashing the glass right now, limiting the Mountain Cats to 1 shot per possession.
Collins now all over to Boswell. Boswell down low to Lucas. Lucas pulls up for three. Off the iron, no good. Tipped away. And it's going to go out of play by UPJ. Back possession will go to the Vulcans. 35-21 on your score with a couple ticks under 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, nice job by Cal U and Lucas actually Boswell trying to tip it out to Lucas. Nice job. That's if the Vulcans are going to get second chance opportunities, they're going to be able to capitalize and keep this comfortable lead.
Pegram now sets it up, passes it off to Alston. Back to Pegram. Pegram with the fadeaway. Got to get it off quick. Off the iron. Here, no good. UPJ will bring it back. Bat for three. And he'll make his first three of the game.
And nice job by Malva to find Bat. Bat, third lead scorer, averaging 11 points a game. This team, they have shooters all around the perimeter. And when you got a big man in Kromka down low who can really facilitate and pass the basketball, they're very difficult to guard.
Alston now takes the pass from Pegram. Passes it up top to Boswell. Boswell over to Collins. Collins drives the lane. And fakes the shot over to Pegram. He fakes the shot. Back to Collins. Ball's going to get away. He saves it, or they're going to say backcourt violation, but I don't think it made it over the line.
I'm not really sure how that ref could make that call when that ball did not. From our angle, it didn't look like it touched that line. I'm not sure why this side judge over here didn't say anything as well.
I think he's actually going to have a talk with him now. So we're going to get a substitution for Cal U. Psac going to check back into the game. Lucas is going to check out, and he looks like he's a little shook up going to the bench. Thank God I don't run the student section like I did at Uniontown anymore, or otherwise they'd be hearing it. And three ball in the corner. For UPJ is Lucci makes that one for three.
Nice job by Kelly just to step in, coming off the bench right there, hit a corner three, and they've really cut this lead right now to 8.
Mark that in the books, because that possession might come back to haunt the Vulcans later after that backcourt violation. And Pegram's shot is foul. He's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Nice job by Pegram. Kind of got stuck in there in the corner with Alston. Was able to maneuver and use his athleticism to draw some contact. Is going to go to the line for 2.
35-27 your score. 4:22 to go. Here in the first half, Vulcans lead it. And Pegram makes the first one. 36-27 your score.
And if you're just tuning in, earlier this game with a second basket, Pegram did move in the 10th all-time in scoring in Cal U history. So congratulations to him as he continues his big night.
And he misses that one. And so 36-27 your score remains. Cal U leads. Here come the Mountain Cats again. And as Jakovic passes it knocked away, stolen away for the Vulcans for a moment. But pull-up jumper. Bat makes the one from the free throw line.
Yeah, Joe Bat back-to-back, 2 possessions ago was able to knock down a transition three. As you can see, pulls up from the foul line, able to knock that one down.
Alston drives the lane, spin move, blocked away. Not often we say that one get blocked. UPJ brings it back. Smith looking for help. Passes it over to Jakubic. Over to Bat now. Sneaks around Pegram. Shot up, no good. Good rebound by Phil Alston. Long lead pass to Pegram. Pegram now skip pass to Boswell. Off the glass and good. The Vulcans looking for a foul, not going to get it.
Nice job by Boswell to take the contact. Didn't get the call, but was able to finish through traffic. Nice job by Pegram as well to push the ball up the floor. Make sure the Mountain Cats couldn't get back on defense.
38-29 your score with a couple ticks over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Ferlucci. For 3. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound by the Mountain Cats. Smith fakes the 3. Down low to Bat. He'll drive the lane. Blocked by Psac. Psac now brings it up past half court. Kicks it over to Pegram. Pegram looking for help. Gives it over to Phil Alston. And with the layup up, and they're going to call a charge foul. That's a questionable one there.
I'm not sure if Landis was moving and he tried to slide over. It was a nice job by him to put his body on the line to take it. That's a questionable one, but good news for the Vulcans. That's only Phil's first with 2:47 to go.
We'll take a break here on CUTV. CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC network, and the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
Vulcan basketball is back. At Bloomsburg. At East Stroudsburg. Women at Bowie State. Men home versus Carlow. Home versus Westchester. Home versus Millersville. Home versus Kutztown. Home versus IUP. At UPJ. At Shepherd. Home versus Slippery Rock. At Edinburgh. At Clarion. At Mercyhurst. Home versus Gannon. Home versus Seton Hill. At Slippery Rock. Home versus Pitt-Johnstown. Women at Salem. At IUP. Home versus Edinburgh. At Seton Hill. Home versus Clarion. home versus Mercyhurst, at Gannon. Follow the Vulcans live on CUTV Sports 1, on the PSAC Digital Network, and at calvulcans.com.
Welcome back here to the Sports Center, where Cal U leads at 38-29. Trey, hey, you played some basketball. You're a big guy. Your opinion, what would you say? Hey, was that a foul on the Alston, or you think he?
To be honest, it's kind of a tough call. You're a big fella moving that quick and coming down that hard. It's kind of, I mean, sometimes when you're bigger than the opponent, they're not going to give it to you, and it's going to go against you. But good thing for Cal, that's only Alston's first with less than 2:30 to go, which is a big plus in this game.
Pull-up jumper for Bat for two. He'll make that one. And 38-31, your score under 2.5 to go.
Yeah, Joe Bat really coming off the bench tonight. He's really showing why, you know, they're very dangerous scores as he's kind of lifting this UPJ offense.
Oh, it's passed now. Oh, they're going to call a travel against the Vulcans.
Yeah, it looked like Psac got stuck in the air. He wanted to shoot it, but he saw Alston on the roll. It's a difficult call. You know, he should have shot it. If you're in the air, shoot it. But, hey, kind of when going against the Vulcans, you're on the road, you're not going to get many calls like that.
Matt brings it up past half court, passes it off to Felucci. Back to Felucci now. I'll pull up for three. He picked it. It passed down low. Oh, now roll off the rim and as Landis will make that one.
Nice job by Landis. He's able to control himself. A nice little left-handed hook. Was able to roll it around the rim, and now you see UPJ has really turned the momentum here.
38-33 your score with 1:40 to go. Oh, and that one's going to be a foul against the UPJ. As Psac went up for two, or excuse me, Boswell went up for two.
Yeah, it looks like Zucchelli kind of bailed out Boswell right there. Maybe kind of going against him, kind of not, but nice job by Boswell to create contact. He's going to go to the line for two more, as Boswell right now is the fourth leading scorer on this team, averaging almost 13 points a game.
First one, and rolls off the rim and in. And 39-33 your score. And the Wizard of Boz makes it the second one. 40-33 your score. 1:39 left here in the first half. Bat brings it up over the timeline. And passes it down low to Kromka. Kromka back up top now. Now as Jakubik hands it off now. Now on the ball. Skip pass now down low. Go to Landis. Landis turnaround jumper. Misses the rim entirely. And they're going to call a foul on the Vulcans.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to go against Phil Alston. That's going to be his second. It's like I talked about earlier in the beginning of the game. Him and Kromka, John Paul Kromka, and Philip Alston, one of the two best big men in this league, ranked top 5 in both in rebounding, scoring, blocks. They're neck and neck. They're going against each other, and it's definitely a matchup. As also you're going to see is go to the bench and Lucas will come in.
And Alston was having a conversation with the referee, and he's pushing off on me, and so keep an eye on it. He's trying to do something cheap. And we're going to get another foul all against Lucas.
As you can see, Kromka's really starting to have his way down there, get calls against. He's starting to get very good position. As a big man like that with the length and athleticism, he knows how to use his length and size, and he's giving it to the Vulcans right now.
And it looks like we're going to get a timeout called on the floor. I think the officials are having a conversation and with both benches, and it looks like they're trying to get something cleaned up on the floor, or I'm not sure, or what happened. As we take a look at some highlights here, the three ball from UPJ earlier on by Bat, and here's another one on the pull-up jumper from Bat as well for two. And here we go. As Alston gets the rebound on that one and lead past to Pegram. Skip past to Boswell. Gets the bucket. It's a go. And the foul. And Bat again. And with a little was going for it, but blocked away by Cal U. And here we go again. Bat pull-up jumper from the wing. Thing on the far side, good. And Landis with the hook shot. So we get ready. And you get back underway. Bat throws that one in deep to Landis. Landis faked the three. And now up top. Up to Zalucci. Zalucci. He passed it down low. Oh, as Kubik is going to hit at the floor.
Yeah, it's going to go against Pegram. That's going to be his second. Is your two top scorers are your two leaders, and Alston and Pegram are going to go to the bench with 1:04 to go. All right, you're holding on to a 7-point lead as Borden will check in.
Oh. And they're going to call Lucas on that one, and I'm not sure about that one. Both of them went for the ball.
Yeah, Kromka definitely took the brunt of that one as he came down hard. Hopefully he is okay. You never want to see someone go down as hard as he did. As maybe he just got the air knocked out of him. Hopefully that is the case.
Yeah.
As he is being attended to right now. Hopefully he is okay. But kind of talking about the game right now with 63 seconds left here in the first half. It's been really up and down. We saw the Vulcans come out on top or start this game real hot. I mean 7-11 after the second media timeout, and we've seen the Mountain Cats kind of chip back into it to cut it to a 7-point lead.
Yeah, hopefully it's not nothing major. Or in pro wrestling, we call that a high bump. Because he came down way up there and hit hard.
Yeah, you could definitely hear his echo once he hit the floor. He is sitting up right now. He's getting to his feet, so he definitely looks like he's okay. And I got a feeling we'll definitely see him start of the second quarter, possibly even here in the next 63 seconds.
Yeah, I think he's going to take a break either, because we all know getting the wind knocked out of you is no fun, and you need to take a moment and recuperate. But he's going to take a couple steps, and looks like he's going to go to the locker room. And it looks like he's checking his mouth right now. I think he might have caught. As UPJ is going to call a timeout. But it looks like Kromka is going to go to the locker room. Might go to the locker room and get checked out a little bit more. So Trey, I'm going to ask you this one, and if you're Coach Sanka in that huddle, what are you talking about right now?
The biggest thing is right now you've seen the momentum switch to the Vulcans to the Mountain Cats. It's been a back and forth paced game. The whistle, it's getting real whistle happy right now with the Vulcans. At this point in the game, I think with 1:03 left, you got to start just relaxing, playing defense the way you know how. Don't force anything, and try to go into this locker room with some momentum, because we've seen kind of in the past right now the Vulcans kind of have some trouble coming in to start the second half and holding on to a lead. Hopefully tonight isn't the case.
So as the players return to the floor, or Landis will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, with Kromka taking a seat and kind of getting checked out right now, Landis will go to the foul line for him.
Landis shoots the first one. And he'll make that one 40-34 your score with 1:03 left. And he'll hit that one off the front of the iron. Rebounded by Collins. Collins passes off to Borden. Borden off to Collins now. Over to Psac. Psac down to Boswell. Boswell kicks it back to Psac. Open for three. Off the iron, no good. A rebound home by the Mountain Cats, and the count. He's going to bring some pressure. Malba drives the lane. Backdoor pass to Landis. Hook shot, good.
Yeah, nice job by Malvin, kind of taking coast to coast. He's able to find Landis. Landis, as we've seen, he's able to use that left hook, puts it up and in. The Mountain Cats cut it to a 4-point lead.
So Calu's going to call a timeout, talk things over, or get the ball moved up to half court. Heard here. Aaron talk some strategy here, try to get something going.
Like we talked about, this has been a very highly anticipated matchup. A lot of people wanted to come out and see this, because like you talked about earlier in the pregame, the Mountain Cats came to Calu, kind of stole one at the Convocation Center. The biggest thing I think I took away from that was the Vulcans kind of blew an 8-point lead at half, didn't shoot the ball very well in the second half. Is going into this game, both teams averaging well over 80 points a game. And right now, both of them are almost at the 40-point mark. As you can see why. These are two of the top dominant teams in the league. And we plan on seeing both of them move on to the PSAC tournament.
Yeah, UPJ clinched their playoff spot a couple days ago, along with IUP and Mercyhurst. Here's now Cal U looking to play upset here and dropping UPJ down the third tonight. Pegram checks back to the game. He'll bring it up across half court. Gonna hold on to it for last shot. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pegram over to Collins. Collins down to Psac, and he's going to get fouled. Psac going to go to the line and shoot too.
Yeah, nice job. I like the pick and roll by Psac and Collins. Collins able to see Psac, the big fella, roll, and it looks like he caught Kelly on the foul.
Oh, excuse me. They're going to say it's underneath the hoop as they're going to make a substitution. As Lucas is going to take a seat, and Gabe Jemerson is going to check into the game for the Vulcans. Collins now takes the inbound, fakes the three ball over to Pegram. Takes, kicks back. Foul against UPJ. Now UPJ getting caught with their hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, it looks like Malba is going to be caught. It looks like he got the knee of Pegram. And with 11.6 to go, looks like the Vulcans are going to fight for the final shot.
And we're going to get a couple substitutions here.
Looks like Magestro and Lucas will check back into the game.
And Jemerson's going to take a seat. Kicks up top, up to Collins. Collins going to hold for the last shot. 8 on the clock. Drives the lane and down low to Lucas. It's with behind the back. Count it.
Oh, nice.
And
nice
trying to
job by
get
Collins to Lucas. Lucas was able to Psac with a reverse layup, and that's some great momentum for the Vulcans going into halftime.
And on top of that, Lucas blocked the last shot there, so a little momentum going into the half. 42-36 your score here at the half. We'll be back here on CUTV. CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC Network, and the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
Back by popular demand and better than ever is late night dining in the Natali Student Center. Join us starting Monday, October 18th at the hot spot for evening dining, Natali Evening Eats, located on the second floor of Natali next to Umami. Open Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., and on weekends, 7:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., Natali Evening Eats is a one-stop shop for your favorite menu items. Orders can be placed through our mobile app or at the designated Evening Eats kiosk. We can't wait to see you there.
Welcome back to the Sports Center here on the campus of University of Pitt-Johnstown branch, as Cal U holds on to a 6-point lead, 42-36 here at the half. Let's start off by taking a look around the conference at some scores so far. Edinburgh leads Gannon 37-27, and Westchester leads Shippensburg 25-22. Who Lockhaven leads it at 32-19 over Shepherd. Bloomsburg leads Mansfield 44-33. Checking it in on Slippery Rock and Clarion. And as that one is final, Slippery Rock holds off the Golden Eagles of Clarion 87-65. And we're going to move over now and take a look at the PSAC West standings. Starting with IUP in first place, UPJ in second, Mercyhurst in third, Cal U in fourth, Gannon, who we'll see next Saturday, a Slippery Rock, who Cal U will see next weekend as well. Slippery Rock, Edinburgh, Clarion, and Seton Hill round out the standings. Seton Hill we'll see this Wednesday afternoon. And just so it is noted, Cal U did clinch their playoff spot. So Cal U, Mercyhurst, Pitt-Johnstown, and IUP have all clinched a playoff spot in the PSAC West. Over on the east side of things, Millersville has the first seed. East Stroudsburg and Shippensburg have all clinched their playoff spot. Westchester, Shepherd, Lockhaven, Kutztown, Bloomsburg, and Mansfield, the old hat of the East. When we come back, I'll have the halftime stats here on COTV, COTV Sports 1, the PSAC Network, and the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
Emotes say a lot, but they can't say it all. Think your guildmate is struggling? Try these dialogue options. Go beyond emotes. Check in with your guildmates at seizetheawkward.org.
Welcome back to the Sports Center here on the campus of UPJ. Cal U leads at 42-36. So take a look at the halftime stats, starting with the leading scorers. Cal has two guys already in double digits for points, as Brent Pegram has 13, Preston Boswell with 10, Phil Alston with 9. For UPJ, Jacobic, Bat, and Malba have the lead in scores for the Mountain Cats. Now moving on to the individual stats as well. Alston has 2 blocks in the game and a steal, 2 assists. Over for UPJ, they've got 3 players with 1 steal so far. All right, now take a look at the team stats. Cal U out shooting the Mountain Cats with a 52% shooting from the field. Well, the Mountain Cats only shooting 44% so far. Cal U 7 of 15 from beyond the arc. UPJ is 4 of 11, and so they're only shooting 36%. At the free throw line, both teams doing well there. As Cal U is shooting 83% and from the free throw line, and UPJ 66% and from the charity stripe. Both teams are tied in the rebound department with 17 each, but UPJ has 3 offensive rebounds to Cal U's 1, but Cal U has 16 defensive rebounds in the game. We've had 2 ties so far in the game and 2 lead changes. Largest lead of the evening so far has been Cal U's 14-point lead that they had earlier on. So far, Cal U also has 12 assists to UPJ's 9. Cal U's turned the ball over 7 times to UPJ's 5. The Mountain Cats also have 15 points for players off the bench. Cal U has had the most fast break points though, with 12 points to the UPJ 6. And the foul department, Cal has had 7 fouls to UPJ's 5. And both teams have had 37 possessions in the game. So, some other leaders in the game for the Vulcan is Brent Pegram has 5 assists so far as well as Alston in the lead with rebounds with 6. So we're going to take a break. When I come back, I'll have the halftime highlights for you here on COTV Sports 1, the PSAC Network, working 91.9 FM, the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
The Cal U Cupboard connects students to information, services, and resources both on and off campus while providing free items such as food, school supplies, personal hygiene items, and more to our students. Visit our 2 locations at the Vulcan Village Clubhouse and Natali Student Center, or for a contactless option, visit bit.ly/Cal U Cupboard to request food or give donations. For important Cal U information, community resources, and our how-to series, follow at Cal U Cupboard on Instagram and the campus-wide announcements.
Welcome back here to the Sports Center. Here, Cal U leads at 42-36 here in the game. And let's take a look at some of your halftime highlights. Hey, it's starting with Brent Pegram's layup up that got it. The scoring started for the Vulcans. And shortly after that one, and Boswell gets it for 3. Shortly after that, here comes the scoring play that got Pegram into the lead, the top 10 of all-time Cal U scorers. And we see here as Pegram hits that one for 3. Then, wouldn't you know, here comes Zion Collins in the corner for 3. He as well. And we have UPJ on the run. And turnaround jumper or from the free throw line. Moving on now, Phil Alston in for 3. And he can shoot it for anywhere. And this one, a long jumper for UPJ. Brent Pegram on the give and go from Boswell. 0 for 2, counts it. And we go here. Here, Keith Psac gets it. Hit up top for 3. And Mabu, who pull up jumper from the free throw line and to count it. And here we go again and with Phil Alston. And another one from Phil Alston on a little jumper from the free throw line to score that one. And Boswell gets it on the wing. The Wizard of Boz for 3. We go here as we see this one, the crazy give and go. As Phil Alston gets that one to go. And we go again, and as Jakubik gets one and to go from the wing. And here comes Pegram. Lily just walks in, hits that one for 3, and scores it. And we look back his bat comes up 4 or 2 or 3, and then he gets another one shortly after, a couple possessions later, or gets the floater from, and the craziness here is Alston gets the rebound, clears it up and throws it up, and gets the layup from Boswell, gets the foul and 1. And Psac over here, no way are you getting that one in. And here we go again. Bat shortly later gets it, another one to go. And a fast break here. Here as we see a quick hook shot from Landis. We'll make that one, and then here comes Brent Pegram. Or Zion Collins, quick pass down low. Right before the hat off as Psac gets that one in to go. And those are your halftime highlights. We come back, folks, we'll have the second half here on CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC network. Work at 91.9 FM, the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
Vulcan basketball is back. At Bloomsburg. At East Stroudsburg. Women at Bowie State. Men home versus Carlow. Home versus Westchester. Home versus Millersville. Home versus Kutztown. Home versus IUP. At UPJ. At Shepherd. Home versus Slippery Rock. At Edinburgh. at Clarion, at Mercyhurst, home versus Gannon, home versus Seton Hill, at Slippery Rock, home versus Pitt-Johnstown, women at Salem, at IUP, home versus Edinburgh, at Seton Hill, home versus Clarion, home versus Mercyhurst, at Gannon. Follow the Vulcans live on CUTV Sports 1, on the PSAC Digital Network, and at Cal Vulcans. If you are looking for a Christian club that features Bible study and spiritual nourishment, then come find your family with New Life Cal U. Swing by Oasis every Tuesday at 7 p.m. in Itali 321 to explore faith through Bible study, games, and fellowship. Or stop by Converge on Thursdays at 7 p.m. in the Natali Rotunda to make friends and enjoy life through casual hangouts. Everyone is welcome. Connect with New Life Cal U at www.newlifecalu.com/connect. The Cal U Cupboard connects students to information, services, and resources both on and off campus while providing free items such as food, school supplies, personal hygiene items, and more to our students. Visit our 2 locations at the Vulcan Village Clubhouse and Itali Student Center, or for a contactless option, visit bit.ly.com/Cal U Cupboard to request food or give donations. For important Cal U information, community resources, and our how-to series, follow at Cal U Cupboard on Instagram and the campus-wide announcements.
And welcome back to Sports Center here in the University of Pitt-Johnstown as the Vulcans hold to a 42-36 lead here to begin the second half. Johnny, we had a very entertaining first half. Definitely got to buckle up for this one. We're definitely going to have a better one here to start the second half.
One's going to be probably going to come down to the wire again. And now the question is, can Cal U hold on to the lead? They had a 15-point lead at one point, cut down to 6 now.
And we've kind of seen the last couple games are kind of the story this year. The Vulcans have some trouble holding on to a lead to begin the second half. Hopefully this isn't the case, as we saw this happen a week ago against the same team.
And Cal U looking for and to come up with a big win, and as this happened twice in that same week as to UPJ and to IUP. So Cal U, who wanting some paybacks, looking to get it here.
And like we talked about, we saw in the first half, the defensive side of the basketball, the Vulcans really turned it around. That's kind of what sparked them offensively. Hopefully we see that here to start to begin the second half as we get to action, as UPJ will begin with the basketball. As Malva brings it across, guarded by Collins. Hands it over to Jagubik. Gives it off to Smith. Smith, 10-foot jumper, no good. Rebounded by Psac.
Couldn't get the shooter's touch on that one.
Pegram brings it across the timeline, trying to set up the offense. Swings it over Collins on the right wing. Collins getting a screen from Alston. He slips it, throws it over to Psac. Psac over to Pegram. Pegram looks for a shot, drives in the lane, kicks out to Collins. Collins looking down the middle of the lane, turns back, brings it back out. Drives in the middle of the lane, dumps it off to Phil Alston. Alston with a one-hand floater, no good. Rebounded by Smith.
Don't see Phil Alston missing those ones too often.
A nice job by Psac to get a hand on it, using his length. Comes up to Alston. Alston gives it up to Collins. Collins, the Boswell, corner three. Got it! Preston Boswell picking up where he left off in the first half with his third three-pointer of the game.
The Wizard of Boz does it once again.
It's nice to see Kromka is back in the game for the Mountain Cats as Magestro pulls up for a left wing jumper. Good. Drew Magestro, definitely one of those strong shooters for this Mountain Cats offense. Pegram brings it across, hands it off to Psac. Psac looking on the right side, back to Pegram, right corner three, off the rim, no good. Offensive board by Collins. Boswell swings it over to Pegram. Pegram looks, dribble drive, scoop up with the left hand, and good. Nice job by Pegram just to get a step on Jakubik. It was able to scoop it up with the left hand as the Vulcans push their lead back to 9.
Cal's going to have to keep doing that, getting them second chances.
Mulba hands it off to Smith. Smith off to Magestro, guarded by Pegram. Gives it off to Jakubik. Jakubik looking to Kromka. Gives it off to Mulba. Mulba definitely took too many steps, and that's another turnover for the Mountain Cats.
And they're going to get you every time with that one.
As we talked about, we saw Mulba get away with those a lot in the first meeting at the Convocation Center.
And he also got himself in a lot of trouble with that last meeting as well.
Very true.
As it happens once again.
Pegram brings it across, gives it up to Psac. Psac guarded by Magestro, looking to set up the offense. And it looks like we're going to have a foul on Jakubik as Collins hit the floor.
Yeah, it looks like we might have an upset going on in the conference right now as Edinburgh is gaining 43-29 in the second half.
As we talked about, those are the two teams under fighting for the 5 and 6 spot here in the PSA going forward to the PSAC tournament. Vulcans will take it out underneath their own hoop here on the left side. Pegram throws it into Psac, over to Boswell. Boswell gives it up to Pegram. Pegram, one dribble pull up, got it. Nice ball move. Sorry, go ahead.
Can Pegram miss from anywhere? That guy is just a human highlight reel like Phil Alston.
Yeah, if you missed it here in the first half, Pegram did move into 10th all-time on the scoring list for Cal U. Magestro has it at the top of the key, gives it up to Mulba on the right side. Mulba going against Collins, dumps it off to Kromka. Kromka looking to back down Alston, and it's tipped away by Collins, and the Mountain Cats will retain possession.
And nobody went and got that for UPJ. And if I know how this goes, referee has to go get it. You might not get a call later on down the line.
Very true. Kubik throws it into Mulba. Mulba has it at the top of the key, pull up over Collins, rattles around and falls in. Talk about the shooter's touch for Mulba.
Like a pinball machine there for a moment.
As UPJ cuts the lead to 9, Vulcans lead 49-40 with 17:05 to go. Pegram has it on the right wing, guarded by Mulba. Gets past Mulba, puts it up in the right hand, scoop it up and good.
Yeah, Pegram looking for the foul as he hit the deck, but nothing called.
Mulba swings it up to Jakubik. Jakubik, right wing 3, no good. Rebounded by Psac. Psac leading the pace, pushing across the timeline, gives it up to Boswell. Boswell back to Pegram. Pegram, get past, kicks it off to Collins. Collins back to Jakubik, gives it off to Psac in the corner. Psac drives in, looking, and they get called with the travel as it looks like he picked up the pivot foot.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure on that one. But the ref's
kind of
been
just a
calling
bang play. Yeah, that's why we're up here, and they're wearing the stripes. Kromka gives it into Mulba. Mulba brings it across the timeline. Brings it over the right side, gives it into Jakubik. Jakubik guarded by Psac, over to Mulba, down to Kromka. Kromka going against Alston. Backing him down, gets in the middle lane, puts it up. It's blocked by Alston. Gives it up to Psac. Gives it up to Pegram coming in. Little Euro step, tries to put it up. Blocked by Jakubik. And Smith is going to come up with the ball.
That was a lot of bang plays going there. I thought Jakubik stepped out of bounds.
Mulba brings it down the timeline and dumps it off to Kromka as he puts it home with a one-handed slam.
Oh boy, I don't see that too often, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see Phil get one of his own here in a moment.
Yeah, we haven't seen Phil Alston get a dunk yet here tonight, but he's definitely due for one. Gives it off to Collins. Collins and swings it over to Pegram to Psac. Psac dribble drive, kick off to Pegram. Spins around, dumps it off to Collins, puts it in for 2.
We talk about bang plays. Look at the passing, crisp passes. And Cal U's got an 11-point lead again.
Nice job. The ball moving from the senior to a junior. Definitely two big playmakers. Mulba has it on the right side, gives it up to Jakubik. Jakubik drives down the lane. It's put off the glass by Alston. But it looks like Collins is going to get charged with the foul. And he's definitely not too happy with it, as there is a media timeout on the floor. And it looks like we're going to have looking at some highlights here.
All right, it's starting off here as UPJ got it going here as Landis gets the opening basket here. That's from the second half, or first half. Here we go from the second half as the pull-up jumper or UPJ, and then Brent Pegram running in the gauntlet with the finger roll off the glass. Little kiss here on the glass there for Valentine's Day. And then another one from Pegram, a deep two ball as he makes that one. And Malbo Hooters touches that one, rattles around on the pinball machine a little bit and gets that one to go. And it's been all Pegram this half so far. Or dribble drive up off the glass and good. And then here we go. As Phil backing down his man and gets the block. Hawk said, "You're not dunking on me." And then here we go as Malbo comes back in and dumps it off to the Kubik or a jam. And then Pegram give and go to Zion Collins for two. You giving the glass a lot of love here on Valentine's Day as we take a look at. Don't forget to follow our podcast here, folks. CUTV and Friends has everything from CUTV, WCAL, and the Cal Times. Follow it on Apple Podcast or Spotify.
As we get back to action, Jakubik is going to the line for two. First one up is good to the line to the right. Jakubik has definitely been a big help for this Mountain Cat offense as he leads the Mountain Cats with 9 points. And as the second one rims off, rebounded by Collins.
Mountain Cats are 3 for 5 on the night from the charity stripe.
It looks like the Mountain Cats have gone to a 2-3 zone as Pegram has it on the right wing, swings it over to Boswell. Boswell looking, gives it back to Pegram into Alston. Alston looking, swings it over to Collins. Collins, left corner three, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kromka. Mulba pushing across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, gives up to Jakubik.
Looks like a little 4-on-1 zone motion offense here now.
Smith tries to go baseline on Boswell, gets cut off, swings it back out to Mulba. Mulba guarded by Pegram. Swings it over to Kromka. Kromka going against Alston, gives it up to Jakubik against Psac. Gets in the lane, pump fake, no, stays on the pivot foot, and it looks like he's going to fall, and that's going to be another turnover for UPJ.
And that's been something that's been killing the Mountain Cats so far. Or they've turned it over quite a few times. That is the 8th now on the evening. And both teams are pretty close in that department.
UPJ sticks with it looks like a 1-3-1, gives it down to Alston. Swings it over to Collins. Collins, right wing three, got it! Zion Collins putting his name on the mark as he pushes the lead to 13.
Cal U shooting 44% from the beyond the arc on the evening.
I can tell you that's probably the highest of their career, highest of the season right now with 14 minutes remaining. Smith tries to give it to Kromka, bounces it off the rim. Boswell swings it up to Pegram, off to Alston. Alston to Psac, left corner three, got it! The ball movement right now, we're going to have a timeout UPJ as Cal U has pushed this lead to 16 with 13:48 to go.
Definitely sounds like the Convo Center as Cal U is now 50% from the three-point line. Let's take a look here, Trey, at a couple highlights as we see this one unrattle around on for Collins and goes in. And Collins for three on the far side. All right, we just saw it last possession. And then this one just moments ago as Keith Psac on the near wing hits it for three. And right now, Cal U's got the momentum. UPJ's got to come up with an answer as the Vulcans have a 16-point lead, the biggest of the evening so far.
And they are shooting the lights out right now. If we look at some stats, Pegram, like you said, started this second half on a roll. He leads all scorers right now with 19, shooting of 8 of 10 from the field, which is, you love to see that from your senior point guard. Boswell has been lighting it up from downtown. He's 3 of 4 with 13 points. Collins gets into double figures with his last 3. He's got 10 points, shooting 50%. And the biggest thing right now, we talk about Phil Alston kind of being the leading scorer and all this, only with 9 points and 6 boards, but the big fella knows how to use his athleticism and be on the defensive end. He has 3 blocks on the night as well.
Well, he's not the only one that's got some defensive plays. Psac also has a block in the game, and you got 4 Vulcans with a steal so far. Lucas, Boswell, Psac, and Alston all have a steal so far. So keeping an eye on that. And
And that's the thing. We've seen multiple games this year of all starters being in double figures. Austin's at 9 points and Psac is at 8. And with 13:48 to go, I got a feeling we're going to have all 5 starters going into double figures here shortly.
And we talk about team shooting for the highest. This is the highest I've seen them shoot 56% from the field.
For sure. As Magestro has it on the right wing, guarded by Pegram, gives it off to Jakovic. Jakovic looking, dumps it off to Smith, over to Bat. Bat to Magestro in the left corner. Guarded by Pegram, dribble drive, tries to get it to Kromka, tipped away, comes up to Psac, gives it off to Pegram.
And that's another steal for the Vulcans. That's going to be big here, going down the stretch.
The defensive side of the ball has definitely been generous to the Vulcans as Colin has it. Tries to get it to Alston, gets it back. Tries to skip past the Pegram, but Jakovic knocks it out of bounds.
And that's another lost possession by UPJ. We've tried to see them with a couple steals, and it goes back into the hands of the Vulcans.
Boswell taken out in front of his own bench, gives it up to Pegram. Pegram looking for a screen from Alston, gets it. Another one from Psac. Going against Magestro. Has it here on the left wing. Dances, spins, tries to put it up. No call, puts it up and fights it in.
Go ahead. One in the highlight
Go
reel.
ahead, Brent Pegram. Show up. Give a little muscle, my man, because that was definitely a tough shot, and you were able to make it fall. Jakovic dumps it off the Bat in the right corner. Bat dribble drive, gives it up to Jakovic. Going against Psac. Over to Smith in the left corner. Smith dribble drive, tries to put it up against Psac, off the back of the rim, no good. Nice defense from Psac. Pegram pushing the pace here on the left sideline, swings it over to Boswell. Boswell dumps it off to Alston in the right corner, over to, Pegram. Pegram has it, swings it over to Collins on the left wing. Collins gives it up to Boswell. Boswell, top of the key, 3, no good. Rebounded by Bat.
That's the first 3 they've missed, the second one they've missed this half. Count all you shooting 60% from beyond the arc.
Jakovic gives it over to Kromka. Kromka to Magestro, left corner 3, no good. Tapped around, Austin comes up with it, pushes up to Pegram. Pegram, it doesn't have the numbers, brings it out, actually tries to get it to Alston, tipped away. Bat's leading the charge, coming across the timeline for the Mountain Cats. Bat looks, gives it to Kromka. Kromka has it blocked from behind, but Alston is going to pick up the foul, and John Paul Kromka is going to go to the line for 2 as we go.
Yeah, look at the play here, Trey, as we see the little give and go. Alston and got the ball, but as he came down, got Kromka's hand there on the back side. So that's where the foul came in on that one. But Cal, you definitely you have it in the shooter's touch. As we look at the highlight here, is the crazy shot from Pegram on the last possession. And it definitely been a lot of good stats in favor of the Vulcans shooting. This half alone 56%, which is about where they were last half at 51.
And that's what the biggest thing is the defensive side. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off, but we got to talk about something that you do as well as us. Follow our social media, and as well as the rest of the crew over in Sports Info. At Cal Vulcans on Twitter and Instagram, or go to calvulcans.com for our scores, stats, updates, and more, or schedule changes, because we're going to have a lot of those during baseball season coming up, as well as COVID is reschedules for the PSAC. And follow CUTV at CUTV_PA on Twitter, as well as on Instagram at CUTVEPA.
As we get back to action here, Kromka, line to the right, is going to go to the line for 2 as Alston picked up his 3rd foul. He will head to the bench, and Lucas will come in. Kromka's first one up rattles around and no good.
I talk about this with Cal U all the time. I'm having to make the free throws. Now it's UPJ struggling in from the charity stripe.
Second one up is good. Vulcans lead 61-44, 11:43 to go here in the second half. Pegram brings it over to Boswell, over to Collins. Collins guarded by Jakovic. Dumps it down to Psac, gets away from him. Psac tries to swing it over to Pegram in the right corner. Pegram looks to drive, stops, pops, pulls, off the front of the rim, no good, rebounded by Bat. Bat brings it across the timeline, looking, dumps it into Kromka. Kromka gives it up to Malba. Malba over to Jakovic. Jakovic, right corner three, off the rim, no good. Offensive board, Kromka. Bat, left wing three, no good. It looks like Kromka and Psac went to tip it, and then off the glass, and that's going to be 2 points for Kromka.
Yeah. I've seen crazy things happen. That's definitely one of them.
Collins has it on the right wing. Tries to go against Jakovic. Brings it back, puts it up in the right hand, and good. Nice job by Collins. Had a step, had to come back with a crossover, and was able to put it up as the lead is back to 13. Jakovic has it in the left corner over to Malba. Malba over to Zuchelli. Zuchelli has the top of the key over to Bat. To Malba in the corner. Drives baseline. Reverse layup with the right hand, and good.
Got to get a hand in his face.
Nice job by Malba. Saw the baseline, was able to take it with a reverse layup and use the rim as a protector. Boswell has it at the right wing over to Lucas. Lucas guarded by Kromka, gives it up to Psac. Psac over to Collins here in the left wing. Collins throws it into Lucas. Lucas double team, tries to put it up, and it puts it right into the arms of Kromka. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Vulcans.
Yeah, Cal, you got lucky there, as it looked like that might have been a steal there.
Pegram will take it out underneath his own hoop here, line to the left. Throws it into Lucas. Gives it back to Pegram. Pegram guarded by Kromka. Likes the matchup he wants, goes, buys him, puts it up with the right hand, off the rim, no good. Tipped around, Psac grabs it, bounces out to Pegram. Pegram, right corner three, got it! Brett Pegram. Nice job by Psac, just to battle for it. Tipped out to Pegram, we made him pay. Zuchelli has it down here on the right side, tipped away by Pegram. Kromka trying to chase him down, he puts it up with the right hand, and good.
Beautiful finger roll by Pegram there.
And Pegram stretches the lead to 20 with 9:36 to go. This Vulcan defense really starting to turn over right now as Zuchelli has it. Gives it up to Jakovic. Over to Malba in the left side, down the bat. Back going against Pegram. It looks like he got away with a walk. Shot goes up, no good. Rebounded by Pegram. Pegram bringing it across. Swings it over to Boswell. Boswell guarded by Zuchelli. Swings it over to Psac. Psac tries a three. Blocked by Kromka. Malba leading the break. Gives it up to Bat. Bat down to the right side. Tries to dump it off to Kromka. And it's tipped away. Collins being harassed by Malba. Pegram will bring it down. Slow the offense down. Pegram guarded by Bat. Top of the key. Swings it over to Collins. Collins gets a screen from Lucas. Goes to the right side. Dumps it off to Psac. Psac with the left-hand finish, and good.
Beautiful finish there by Psac with the off-hand finger roll.
Nice job by Psac using the rim as a protector with a reverse layup. Pushes the lead to 22. Kromka has it down low on the left block, going against Psac. Psac staying tall. Kromka puts it up, no good. Gets his own board. Puts it up again with the right hand, and good. Vulcans lead 70-50, 8:15 to go here in the second half. Pegram drives down the middle lane, tries to get it to Lucas, stolen by Jakovic. Malba leading the break on the fast break, going against Collins. Nice job by Collins. Malba tried to gain contact. Collins pulled the chair out from under him.
I think he was looking for the alley-oop on that one, and no one was home.
Collins puts it over to Boswell. Corner three, money.
The Wizard of Boz does it again.
Boswell hits his fourth three of the game. And the Vulcans, you can feel the energy turn as they push this lead to 23. Zuchelli had a jumper. We're going to have looks like it's going to go against Boswell. That's going to be his second with 7:40 to go. The Vulcans lead 73-50. We're going to take a timeout here. You're listening to CUTV Sports Radio 1 and the PSAC Sports Network.
Back by popular demand and better than ever is late night dining in the Natali Student Center. Join us starting Monday, October 18th at the hot spot for evening dining, Natali Evening Eats, located on the second floor of Natali next to Umami. Open Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., and on weekends, 7:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., Natali Evening Eats is a one-stop shop for your favorite menu items. Orders can be placed through our mobile app or at the designated Evening Eats kiosk. We can't wait to see you there.
And welcome back here to the Sports Center here at the University of Pitt-Johnstown as the Vulcans hold a 73-50 lead with 7:40 to go. Johnny, we were talking into the break, kind of read down our stats is the Vulcans are putting it on the Mountain Cats right now.
So far, 4 of the 5 starters are in double digits. Phil Alston's the only one that doesn't have the double-digit score yet. He's 1 point away from that, and he's at 9. But Brent Pegram on pace for 30 in the game so far, as he has 26 points in the game. Then Boswell at 16, Collins with 12, and Psac with 10. So definitely a lot of scoring from the Vulcans.
And getting back to action, Kelly took the inbound pass, had a corner 3, got his own rebound, and was able to take it to the rim, and the foul is going to go against Psac, and Kelly will go to the line for 2. Kelly's first one to the line to the right, off the back of the rim, front, and no good. Landis will check in. Jakubik will take a seat. Kelly's second one up, nothing but net. Vulcans lead 73-51, 7:30 to go here in the second half. Pegram brings it across the timeline. Takes it over the right wing, swings it over to Collins. Collins over to Boswell. Boswell swings it to Psac, top of the key. Pump fake, gives it over to Pegram. Pegram getting double team, swings it to Boswell. Boswell dribble drive, puts it up at the right hand, blocked by Kelly. Boswell gets his own miss. Pegram with a deep 3, got it! Brett Pegram, have yourself a night, my man. He is hitting on all cylinders, and he has pushed this lead. Again, here we go. Pegram with the steal, gives it up to Lucas. Slam it home, Bryson Lucas.
Jam City!
As you can feel, the momentum has definitely switched to the Vulcans, and they lead 78-51, 6:45 to go. Mulba has it in the right corner, gives it down to Landis. Landis trying to work on Lucas, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Boswell. And we are going to have, it looked like Landis and Lucas were tied up as play was stopped, nothing was called, and the Vulcans will maintain possession.
And here's a stat for you. So far in the game to this point, UPJ shooting 40%, which is well under their season average so far.
And we've definitely seen them. Pegram threw a rocket off of Lucas's face, and he was not ready for it.
If it went in, that would have been the craziest thing we've seen all night.
Mulba throws it over to Kelly. Kelly, right wing 3, got it. Vulcans lead 78-54, 6:12 to go here in the second half.
That's the first 3 for UPJ. They're 1 for 6 so far in the second half.
Yeah, we talked about this. The Vulcans defense holding teams to 40% shooting, and they're on pace for that. Mulba gives it up to Landis. Landis puts it up with the right hand, and that's good. As the Mountain Cats have scored 5 consecutive points and cut this lead to 78-56 with 5:48 to go. Pegram has it here next to the timeline to the left, setting up the offense. Gets a screen from Psac and Lucas. Guarded by Kromka. Goes over, comes down, dribble the middle of the lane, swings it over to Collins. Collins takes a baseline over to Pegram. Pegram, went to shoot it, gives it up to Psac. Psac throws it up to the left hand. Shot clock was running down, off the rim, no good, rebounded by Bat. Bat has it, gives it over to Mulba. Mulba going against Collins, looking, gives it off to Kromka. Kromka, right wing 3, rattles around, no good, rebound Psac.
I know we talk about big men shooting, but Kromka is not one of them to be shooting 3.
Yeah, he's definitely not his game, as the Vulcans have an 18-point lead with 5 minutes to go. Pegram gets a screen from Psac. Guarded by Landis, trying to set up the offense. Has it at the top of the key, guarded by Bat. Step back, gives it up to Lucas. Lucas drives, has the middle of the lane going against Kromka, has it tipped away, bat around, gives it to Pegram. Pegram puts up a right wing 3, and Brett Pegram is hotter than fish grease. And this man is not missing right now.
And he is over 30 points on the night. Give him 32 on for that 3 ball.
Bat has it on the right wing, swings it over to Mulba. Mulba down to Landis, and it looks like we're going to have a holding foul on Lucas. Alston will check back into the game. Looks like Lucas will take a seat with his third foul.
Looks like Coates going to come in and for the Mountain Cats as well.
Coat looks like he's going to replace Kromka, and it looks like Rukavina is sending his bid man to the bench as Kromka goes to see the trainer. Hopefully he is okay. Ball
he got
thrown into Coat. Pegram had a steal, but he's going to get called for the foul as that is his third.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure. I thought Pegram stole that one clean.
For the way it's been going and the kind of the fouls that haven't been called, you thought that one would stick as Pegram picks up his third. 4:15 to go. Vulcans lead 81-56. Zucchelli, left corner three, got it. Zucchelli really has helped helped the Mountain Cats off the bench as the Vulcans lead 81-59. 4 minutes to go. Pegram brings it across the timeline. Setting up the offense, guarded by Malba. Gets a screen from Psac. Pegram drives the middle of the the right side of the lane, and he's going to get a foul call. And it looks like it's going to go against Colin Coate, his first, team's third, as we are going to have a media timeout.
All right, hey, let's take a look at some highlights here, Trey. Starting with the Wizard of Boz for three in the corner. Gets that one to go. Then Pegram from way downtown for three. Gets that one to fall. And here we go, UPJ. Pegram steals that one on the Mountain Cats, and then here comes Bryson Luke is going to Jam City as he threw that one down with authority. And then we got Pegram from the coach's block as the shot clock was winding down, gets that one to go, the magic shot. It's definitely been in the Pegram show for sure.
Brent Pegram has definitely made a mark here tonight as he moved to 10th all-time with his second basket earlier this evening.
Also, I want to throw this a little announcement out for the theater department, and is exit pursued by a bear. Is coming into Steel Hall here soon, and so make sure you stay up to date for that one. And a little shout out to our friends over there in the theater department. And definitely CalU having putting on a clinic, shooting 57% from the field today.
And this is definitely what they needed as the Vulcans came into the game kind of struggling a little bit shooting from the floor as Collins will take it out under his own hoop, gives it into Pegram. Pegram will bring it out front, get the offense set. Pegram brings it over to the left side of the front of the timeline. Gets a screen from Psac, guarded by Coate. Pegram, step back three, top of the key, off the back of the rim, no good, tipped around. Rebounded by Zucchelli. Malba brings it across the timeline, looking down the Landis, swings it over to Coate. Coate left corner three, no good, tipped out by Landis to Bat. Malba has the top of the key, trying to do his dance against Boswell. Bat, right wing three, got it, and the foul. As Joe Bat will go to the line to complete a 4-point play.
Not often we get to talk about a 4-point play.
It looks like that's going to go against Zion Collins. As Bat will go to the line to the right to complete the 4-point play. And he does as he cuts the Vulcans lead to 20 with 3:15 remaining. Pegram bringing it across the timeline, Guarded by Malba. 3 minutes to go here in regulation. Pegram gets it, swings it over to Collins. Collins guarded by Bat. Dribbles in the middle of the lane, has it tipped away, throws it out, stolen by Zucchelli. Pegram tried to chase him down. Zucchelli missed. Landis missed. Austin came to clean it up. And the Vulcans maintain possession.
See, that's what happens when you try to get fancy.
It looked like Zucchelli was trying to look for some contact. Landis missed his little bunny, and Phil Austin will clean it up again. Pegram has it, getting a screen from Psac, guarded by Coate. Psac slips the screen, throws it off, Bat steals it, gives it up to Malba. Malba puts it up with the right hand, off the front of the rim, no good. and Alston will take the rebound.
They're looking for a call on nothing, and I didn't see any contact down there. I think that was a pretty clean play by the Vulcans.
Yeah, it looked like Malba just saw, he saw Phil Alston coming behind him, and we know Phil Alston's not afraid to go and pin one off the glass. Pegram gets a screen from Psac at the top of the key. Dribbles down, looks like no one picked him up. Phil Alston, slam it home, big fella.
He threw that down with authority, Trey.
Nice job by Pegram to find Alston cutting in from the baseline, and Phil Alston slam it home, big fella. Malba has it on the right wing. Going against Pegram, swings it over to Landis. Landis gives it up to Coate. Coate, dribble drive, has it going against Psac, swings it over to Zucchelli.
Shooter spotting up at the top.
Zucchelli backs down, tries to get it to Coate, stolen away by Psac. It looks like Coach Sancombe will empty the bench as all 5 starters will take a seat, and why not? You got a 20-point lead with 1:13 to go. Might as well clear the bench.
So we're going to take a look at a couple of highlights here. We're going to go back to that dunk by Phil Alston. Look at this one, and look at like Superman taking off as he threw that one down with authority.
As the Vulcans clear the bench, is Borden, Slaughter on the floor, Barry, Jimerson, and Bass are on the floor for the Vulcans. Slaughter has it at the top of the key. 60 seconds in regulation remain. Landis is going to pick up a foul, and Landis will pick up the foul against Slaughter. Slaughter gives it in to Borden. Borden looking to waste some clock here, looking for a screen from Jimerson. Borden takes down the right side, kicks it over to Slaughter. Slaughter, right corner 3, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Zucchelli. Malba will bring it across. 35 seconds remain. Gives it up to Zucchelli. Zucchelli, right wing 3, rattles around, no good. Rebounded by Barry. Shot clock is turned off, and the Vulcans are going to walk out of here victorious. It's exactly what they needed. Like we said, redemption is what they needed, and my guy, they got it.
Yeah, and here and we're gonna fun little stat. And once again, the Vulcans, I believe this is the 5th game we've seen it happen, and all 5 starters in double-digit scoring.
And you love to see it as the Vulcans will improve to 17-6 and 12-5 with the conference with a 83-63 win here at University of Pitt-Johnstown. We thank you for listening and thank you for watching us. Definitely tune in, Wednesday when the women take on and the men and women take on Seton Hill at Seton Hill at 5:30 and 7:30. Thank you for listening. You're watching CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC Sports Network.